So just practicing some matches today, trying, and I mean trying to make Carrot a viable deck. So fingers crossed I got a good setup and maybe I can catch some dubs today. Okay, first match. Actually, we are going to keep this hand just because love to see the new EBO2 Carrot with Zoe in the same hand. Really makes it playing it a lot easier. But just because it's one Dawn, don't play it until you're at least you got 3 Dawn, or else that will backfire badly on you. All right. All right. Sengoku Searcher to get some Warlords. Good old Warlord package. Boa Hancock. Swinging 7. Always take the first attack if you can. Unless they are going for banish, which that can really bite you in the ass. All right. Play this out. We do not have a stage to select there, but we do have one in hand, in which case now we will do this. And let's see. I don't know. It might not be bad to play the Tashi out now, just because of removal reasons, and then swing in 6. They'll either take it or counter out. Looks like they took it. Good old bounce law. Okay. Nah, we'll take that one. Ooh, because that is going to work out very well in my favor. Okay. So, leader effect, we're going to rest this law and freeze it in place. And we will restand a Dawn and go ahead and get in a 7k attack. It's a lot of cards to get out of your hand. Now, if he plays another law, the fact that this Carrot has an on play, oh, okay, bottom decked it. That's completely fine. And then we got a blocker law going in with 7. I think we will go ahead and we will do our 0 cost, drop a Dofi. Boom. All right. Now, leader effect, rest that good old blocker law, drop you, freeze both of y'all. This is why this deck is pretty darn annoying, simply because of its effects. Freezing can be very, very annoying when playing against an opponent. They decided to counter out of it, whatever. Can't fault them for it. But I really want to try my best to make Carrot a viable deck in the meta, because she's not a bad deck to play with. Okay, Gravity Tiger Blade. That's why I needed Tashigi. But we will be on our 10 Dawn turn. So, yeah, we're going to take that one. Okay. All right, we got 3 characters. We will drop that. Freeze all y'all. Leader effect, rest you. Restand a Dawn. And, or not leader. Yeah, leader effect, rest. What am I saying? Attach a Dawn. I mean, they'll probably keep countering out. It just seems like they are realistically doing their damnedest to have to counter out of every single thing that I am doing. Okay, Can't attack. Fine by me. All right, we got a 5K. Hmm. Let's see. I can only rest 5 or less. So we will go ahead and give. I want to give it a 1K. They got me up against the ropes. I ain't gonna lie here. Okay. So can't attack. Hmm. Can't use leader effect. Deploy. Get rid of that. Rest you. We got 6 Dawn to work with. And we will go ahead and maybe probably start removing some cards from the board. But they probably got us on this one, if I am being honest here. So just in case they want to try to remove some things, go ahead and get rid of a law. This is a good Boa player. This is a good Boa player. Because I got nothing but bricks in hand, and it is not going to turn out well. But that's just how Carrot goes. You either get some of the best draws that you could ever imagine. See, bottom decked. Don't have a choice. I got to take it. Followed by Boa. Don't got a choice. Oof. Not looking good. Probably going to lose the first game of the day. But it is what it is, as always. So, thinking about making some changes to this, maybe throwing in a Garchu, just because Garchu is nice to be able to rest these characters and freeze them if possible. But then you got the ST16 Shanks, which is really good as far as popping enemies off the board. But they did a damn good job. They did a damn good job. So, hmm. And I don't have a blocker, so they will get this next turn, unfortunately. Best I can do is this and this, leader effect this, but because I do not have a blocker, this is where it's going to end up getting rough. Um, Restand, even swinging 4 times, I'm not going to get the W on this one. That's how the game goes. And they might have enough counter to get out of that. What is it, 9? Probably have enough counter. So one thing that always bugs me when you play against a good old Warlord package is they always seem to have enough cards. Like they always have the ability to swarm the field. 7 cost or less. GG's. Y'all got it. So let's try this again. There might be a couple of changes I'm going to make, but we'll see how that goes. Actually, before I do that, be right back. All right, we are back. Okay. And whoever is the one person that is watching me, I really appreciate it for tuning in on this impromptu live sesh. I am trying to make Carrot a viable deck because I want Carrot to be in the meta. She is not a bad leader. Like, it's a great ability, great support. Green and I believe purple seem to be taking off. Yo, what's up, King of Hell? And by all means, if you see me do something stupid, please give me some pointers because, like, I can probably tell people what's going to be best or not best to run in a deck, but I also make a lot of screw ups myself that I am open to criticism. So please, if there's something that I could do better, let me know because there is a dream where I do want to be able to, compete in a regional, win a championship. Like that is the dream, but we'll see if I can get there one day. But only way I'm going to get there is with practice. So hey, man, you know what? By all means, watch me. If you have any questions, I can try my best to answer them. I am by no means a professional. I just give advice where I can. Okay, so we're going to take the Zoe for Carrot and then restand a Dawn. So now that we have this set up on the field, we can drop a Barto and swing 5. So what deck are you planning on running, King of Hell? Ooh, okay. Bounce. Got it. KO 1 cost or less. You know what? Doesn't matter. Rest a leader or a Coliseum. So I can't just KO him directly. But what I can do is drop out a Milky, restand, select 1 card to trash. We already have a Zoe, and then we will restand another to where now we have 5. And leader effect, rest you. And that card right there is actually very annoying to deal with. So we're going to probably freeze it and attack. So Carrot's really annoying in the sense that there is a whole lot of freezing going on. And this wonderful card right here, Zoe, rest this stage, set a Dawn active at the end of your turn, make one of your minks active. So, and what did they just do? Okay, so just to understand, Rebecca, rest a Dawn after you activate main, 6 or less cards, look at 2 cards from top of your deck, reveal a dress rosa type, add it to your hand, then trash the rest. So they trash a barrier, which is a counter, like the black version of Radical Beam, except it's based on number of cards in your trash. All right, end of turn. Restand her. Yeah, the dream is to make an off meta leader badass. I'm tired of seeing Luffy's and stuff. I always hearing the searcher freezing and other stuff. Do not really understand what those mean as I'm not seeing any abilities on a card like that. The searcher freezing, what searcher are you referring to? The Nami searcher from what? OPO1? Ooh, okay. Looks like we got this in play. Yeah, there's an OPL1 Nami searcher card that allows you to find a straw hat type card from OPL1. I'm gonna have to trash that. That sucks. Yeah, so a searcher card is usually like a low cost card. Like so like you see the carrot on the screen, she looks the top 7 of your deck in order to find this stage, but then you have other cards where one if the opponent plays one, I'll be able to show that to you. But yeah, you basically play out this card and it allows you to search the top 4 or 5 of a certain card that is themed to that in your deck, and then you can pick whichever one is best for your situation. What did you do? Did you use? Oh, okay. Just be KO'd in general. Okay. That makes sense. So we're going to get rid of you then. So there's usually a searcher card that is themed after every archetype, I guess you would say, of each deck. You know, there's one for Cross Guild, there's one for Blackbeard, Shanks, and whatnot. Um, and there's got yeah, and like yeah, there's other types of cards. So they'll specify on a card if it's a searcher that is meant for what's the word I'm looking for? It'll say either look at the top 5 and find a card with the straw hat type, or look at the top 5 and find a straw hat type character. So the nomenclature does play a little bit into that. So yeah. Oh, nice. Got rid of my Tashigi. Smart move. Yeah, no, there's a lot of different types of cards. Like, their cards here at the very bottom, you'll see it's like themed as Dress Rosa. Um, and then you have this one, Supernova, Jewelry Bonnie Pirates. So all of them, a bunch of them tend to have a theme to them. Okay, so this is where we are going to have some fun here. All right, we're going to play you. We're going to freeze you. And let's see, who can we have attack? So we got 5 Dawn left to use. Actually, a lot more than that. Set another one is active. We're going to trash a Doflamingo as much as that hurts. What do you call those cards where a bunch of Dons are being rested or something? That allowed your that allow my opponent to put Dons in his Dons area. So purple is is what they call ramping. So they usually have cards where it's like, oh, you play this card, you can put a Don from your Don deck as rested. So that is very, very prominent in purple decks. I really haven't seen it in any other colors because purple's all about ramping, and like maybe a little bit of Dawn control. Green's all about resting and activating characters. Yellow's about life, black's about removal, red is basically power, and blue is basically bouncing characters on and off the field, is the best way I can summarize each of them. Yeah, man, no worries. I mean, like I'm here to answer questions. Yeah, different colors definitely mean different play styles. 100%. And it's always good to like get that memorized. This Kyros from OPO4 is such a pain in the butt to remove just because if he's going to be KO'd, they have to rest their leader. But see how many cards they're getting rid of just to save this card, which in my mind is insane and not worth it whatsoever. And finally, got rid of it, and we will end our turn and we will restand our mink. Yeah, you just got to find a play style that is basically the most suitable for you. If I'm going to be honest, cuz if the easiest one to learn is going to be red. Red is just like I'm going to attack you in your face like that's that. Select one card to trash. Oh man, y'all are gonna really make me do this. We're probably gonna get rid of the 2K. And then gonna restand one. We're going to leader ability and get rid of this. And then let's see. We will probably. He allows me to bring a black card from the trash back to their hand, which is basically probably going to end up being that Kyros. So let's see. Like you can always look at somebody's trash. I wish it was like a limit on the black card. Is there a color if your playing style was kind of defensive and prolonging the battle? Um, Yellow tends to be one of those uh colors where you want to make it to the late game, where because it benefits you just because like you're healing health. But another one that probably benefits from that is probably black, just because black allows you to play a lot of cards from your trash. And then let's see. So he has a Kuzan in trash. So yeah, no, we are not going to get rid of this Blackbeard. That thing is staying on field, even if it kills me. All right. Um Orlumbus, bye. You okay. End of turn. Restand. Everybody gets -2 cost. He's going to end up using this effect, but that's fine. He's probably going to use it to get rid of my blocker. If you're looking though for something that's more defensive, I would probably say green purple Doflamingo or from OP04 or red purple sugar from OP10, just because it is very typical for them to run a lot of events. Okay. And then you're probably going to have a brook to pop that. Yep. You got it. Hmm. All right. So we can do this. Rest. One card to trash. Inudashi. I'm not going to be able to freeze everything. I maybe should have done that, but we're going to freeze most of them. We're going to restand. Restand. Damn. Because that blocker. Block. Or counter. It's going to be one of the two. Yep. Okay. Drop another Pedro. And then we will take out Hina. Okay. In turn, restand my other blocker. Now, if he has another Kuzan, this is just going to be a nightmare. This card right here is ridiculous if you can get it out on the field. Ah, another one where you're going to pop a 0. All right, KO a rested 6 cost or less. Well, let's make him waste it. Rest your later. Okay. Nah, it's or. All right, well, I learned something new. Apparently, they can just do it no matter what each turn on the same character. That's kind of bullshit. Hey, man, by all means, like, get into it. Hope you have a great day at work. Glad I can be of some sort of help for you. So just have a good day, my man. And yeah, play the game. It's amazing. Download the sim. It's great. All right, the biggest problems that I'm going to have are you. Restand 1. If I don't do it, it's not going to count. Darn it. Okay. Oh man, I swear if they have another Kuzan. Okay. Gonna give him -3. Probably play a Jack. Zoro. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't attack characters on the term they're played. This Coliseum is kind of crazy. Got another Manshari. Well, here's hoping we can do this. Okay. Drop one of you. And We'll get rid of your blocker for now. It's fine. I need some cards. Another Zoro. Okay. Hokator, Patchwork, and Mancheri at the bottom of the deck. All right, you got another 2K counter. Perfect. Oh, blocker. Okay. Another 2K. All right, so we got 4K. Hmm. They might get it this turn. Unfortunately. If I do, it's only going to be because the extra cards that I get out of life are what are going to save my ass. From trash. Okay. Yep. Yeah, Marshall D. Teach. Okay. Okay. Fingers crossed. They probably have enough 2K counters though. Boom. 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 Oh, you got. Oh, we actually won. Oh my gosh. That was such a close one. GG's all around. Nice. Sometimes you just got to take a chance. Sometimes you got to take a chance. Now, I was tempted to maybe try to change it up, and I saw Vampire Gaming playing as a red ace. And I was looking at a red ace deck list, and it was interesting. So let's see if we can go ahead and give it a try, you know, because I want to play as non-meta leaders. They're more it's just more entertaining all around. I don't think this deck list is bad compared to the one that I've seen online. Biggest difference I have is the Gum Gum Jet Pistol, which I think is from STO1, which I really want the alt art of. I mean, Flame Emperor, Fire Fist, Rad Beam. Crossfire's not bad though. Neither is Fiery Doll. But just to make this work, because I mean, I can give myself plus 7,000 power and get a double attack just from Fiery Doll and Flame Emperor. So maybe we can go ahead and drop this, which is 3 of those, and we can put in the STO1 Jet Pistol. Now, feels weird to run this deck with not a lot of Whitebeard stuff, but this card here is just way too useful. And this only searches out red events and aces. And unfortunately, when it comes to ace, he does not have like any cards. Like, trash this character, give 1 active Dawn to your leader characters, give it to one of your opponents, minus 3,000 power for OP 13, right? This one has double attack, but not rush. So if I went with a Whitebeard package, I feel like he's necessary, but then again, I'm not minusing power in this other than this ace. I'm excited about the new OP13 ace though, because of that Whitebeard event card that allows you to play a Whitebeard card. Doesn't matter the cost, and just play that thing out onto the field. Great effect. And then dropping out, let's see, is it there's a new blue Whitebeard for 13 that's a blocker, which is going to be insane. But this deck really isn't built around minusing power. So if I had to pick maybe 3 cards that I would change, because I mean, we only got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them that Ezo would benefit from. And I don't know about the EBO1 Ezo running it in this. Haruta is not bad. Give 1 rested Dawn to one of your characters or leaders. Hmm. I mean, should I just run this card for a Whitebeard card? I mean, I feel like I need a big body in this deck, and like the only one I really have is this Whitebeard, but he can get popped by the OPO6 Shanks. I mean, do I run Shanks, but then he's not searchable is the other problem. Seen some people run this guy here too. 6,000 power or less. This Zoro actually might be more beneficial. Yeah. Okay. No, we're gonna run this Zoro in this ace deck. Now you want to play a lot of events in this ace deck just because he is his effect, which is when attacking or being attacked, trash events, and for each event trashed, you get 1,000 power. Not bad. Not bad if you ask me, at least. There's like something I feel like I need to drop one of just to get another event, another rad beam. And it might end up being because these are our blockers. Yes, it's a chump blocker. Hmm. Both of them have rush. Maybe, I mean, this has rush. This has rush if I have two Dawn, which then I can cheat out these three cards right here and everything below. I don't know. What would be a good cheat? Hmm. I mean, nobody even runs Fiery Doll. So maybe if I like drop the Fiery Doll and then we throw in a at least one now, one rad beam. But I feel like there's like I can get two more cards in here that would be beneficial, and it might end up being ST21 Luffy. Because I mean, this is a super aggro deck, and you are wanting to just bomb rush your opponent. Because I mean, we only got what, a lot of bricks, but and even then, counters not really any. So if I was going to change anything and throw a counter in here, it might have been Divine Departure. I mean, the Punk Hazard thing's not that. No, okay. So I think I'm going to test this out for my for a test run for an ace deck because, like I said, I'm all about not playing meta. Meta gets boring. I'm tired of seeing the same leaders top in tournaments. Like, give me some other leaders. So let's see how the test run goes for my first time playing as Portgas the Ace. Okay, so far this is probably not going to go great, but this is a rush deck basically, so we might be able to get a little bit of an upper hand here. Okay. I don't know if the second hand was any better. Welcome to the live stream. Please give me feedback if you see me fuck up. I am trying to get better at this game, so yes, I all criticism is welcome. Who knows? Ace may do good against Blackbeard. I don't know. It's kind of like a little bit of a revenge story. If you think about it. All right. I don't have a 2K counter, so we're gonna take that. We got another blocker. What? Okay, he did not get rid of my on plays. So let us find. Now, do I take this ace, but he has an on play, or let's take the Flame Emperor? Okay, so we still got 4 left, and then we'll throw down a Marco and go in. Of course, the Kuzan. Trash it, then you're gonna play out the Jesus Burgess. Okay, yeah, you'll end up trashing and get him, but I feel like if I have the chance, I am going to take this fucker out next turn if he does not do anything about it. We're gonna resolve that one. Okay. Good. All right, so what? He has 6,000 power or less. That doesn't make any sense to me. Is that a bug? Oh, never mind. Okay. Well, I fucked up, so I am not going to be doing this match. Can't be KO'd by opponent's effects. That gets a little annoying when playing against Blackbeard. But we are on a learning curve right now. And I am trying to learn the ins and outs to get better at it because this point in time, we are having too many Luffys winning tournaments, and Blackbeard and Lucci are the only viable black decks at this point in time, which is a darn shame when you think about it. And I feel like blue does the best against Blackbeard just because you don't have to KO anything. Bottom decking is always the way to go against black because black will play out of the trash a lot. And, one thing that's always, what's the word I'm looking for? Like you get in these reprints kind of in PRB2 where we're getting brand new cards that are the same thing. Like finally a Gecko Moria that is essentially the same effect as the one from '06, but it is leader locked. So that basically means, hey, if your leader's Thriller Bark, only way you can use this thing. And he's only reviving one body now instead of two. Ooh, and Nell. Okay. Okay. All right. I fuck with it. I fuck with it. Let's do this. It's not every day I get to play against a Nell. Usually when you play against a Nell, they tend up taking like all the hits. It seems like Oops. It seems like they take every hit. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna take a hit myself. Why not? Kikunojo. So I'm not messing with that Kikunojo. Get rid of that before they can gain life. Throw out a chopper blocker. Of course, that's to be expected. Could I get out of it? Yes. We're going to use that and get rid of you. 7. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. What did he do? Oh, he trashed my life. Uh, yeah, now we're gonna get rid of you. I'm gonna end up taking care of this, I think, next turn. 9. Okay. Hmm. So I can bring you up to 8. Blocker cannot stop me. Hmm. Then what will I have left? 4. 4 for the. You'll probably counter out of that one. Yep. Okay. Good old Frankie. Play on the field and draw a card. Hmm. Keep going. And then 10. All right, there's your rush ace. I wish red had a heal card, right? That would have been very nice. All right, I don't have an event to trash from my hand, but here's 7. Wish I had some more unblockable. Think I should add the ST01 Luffy. Hmm. He'll probably get it just because of the annoyance of yep, there it is. There's a little bit of an annoyance with when it comes against Anel because Anel, well, if done right, what did he do? He swung. Yeah, why not? Sure, let's take it. 6,000 power or less. Unfortunately, all I can do is this. GG's, you got it. Let's play with a deck that I'm actually good with. uh, Let me double check what my buggy setup is. I want to get better at all the decks, Um, I want to learn all the other decks. I just got to find the right loadout for me. So like this is pretty much my buggy setup. It's kind of foolish if you play buggy and you do not run a Charlotte pudding, but great way to get rid of a blocker. Great way to get rid of a couple of bodies. You got to have the draw power. You got to have the search with both of these. The foot fetish buggy is a necessary evil in this whole deck. And I can't tell you how many times when it comes to all these cards, people forget that this cannot be KO'd when there's emoji and a buggy or a buggy on the field. So yeah, fun deck to play as. So let's see. Let's see if I can win some games like this. If not, I'm probably gonna start practicing with my OP 12 Zoro, the whatever I got set up so far. We're gonna keep that. Of course, he knew. Put me on the odd or the even curve, so I wouldn't be able to get to what I need as soon as possible. Yeah, we'll get the Galdino. Galdino into Mihawk. Good. So this ace I've always wondered about. Top 5 cards deck, add a cost 5 to the top of your life. Then place the remaining cards at the bottom of your life in any order. End of turn, all face-up cards in your life to the trash. I've never quite understood the effect per se. Ah, good old Sanji. All right. Basically allows you to swap your life out. So we're going to get rid of one extra Alvita. I got 2 Mihawks. Oh, I think I'm going to kick myself in the ass for doing this, but I'm going to get rid of a Mihawk. That's fine. I don't under it's like but see then it's like if he doesn't play it that card should be trashed. This is what confuses me about this deck all the time. It's weird. All right. So I don't have the anti-removal one. So we are going to end up trashing probably you. Boom, boom. And one card to trash. Probably the pudding. Always blows my mind how this deck does that. Like something's not right about it. It's wanting me to use the blocker, so we're just going to get rid of course, a no. Russian no. I'll take it. We are going, was it 6 cost or less? And 7 back to the owner's hand. We got 8. We're going to end up trashing you. You draw 2, trash 1, and play out you. Okay. You. Okay. Mm-hmm. 7. Of course, put your blocker ace there. Mm-hmm. Now, what do you have for me for 4? Ah, good old Charlotte pudding. Love it. I had a feeling it was coming. Okay. All right, and draw 2, trash 1. And we will go ahead and probably. Is that 9 into that? Now the confusing part is he's just going to give himself life again, and then how does he flip it upside down? I've never understood this ace playing against this blue yellow ace. It's always baffled me. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 6. Mm-hmm. Mm, hmm. I'll take it. Doesn't have any four except for that. Probably should have popped two of them before I'd played him out, but it is what it is at this point. That was a misplay on my end. Uh, yeah, sure. Let's get rid of you. And you, yeah, we'll end turn. I feel like I'm at this point. I'm just waiting to get buggies. Ah, select one card to trash. Moop. Doesn't work. Moop. Mm, moop. Oh man, if I had a buggy right then and there, that would have been so perfect. There we go. About time. So, question is what do I get rid of? Hmm. We will bottom deck that. Hmm. Do they play from their trash? Now I'm just confused about this. Now, who do they have? This might be the wrong move, but it's the best we got. You can take them. It's really only going to be you two. Just give me another buggy. Darn it. Okay. That's fine. Yep, nope. I fucked up. I fucked up badly. Darn it. Because then they're just going to put it all on that. I should have got rid of you sooner. Because then it's going to be 3, 8, 10K. GG's. You got it, bro. That was interesting. That ace, it doesn't make sense to me. But you know what? It is what it is. Ooh. Ooh, this is going to be a tough one. Because of that ability. Drop that Galdino. Pick you up. Now, the whole attacking active character things can be a bit of a pain in the ass when playing against Kobe, but that is also another thing that is very, very rough, if for lack of a better word, when playing against him, is because of his 7,000 power or less removal ability, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, that was a good one. Please give me that. I need foot fetish buggy like yesterday. Ooh, I don't have a buggy in play. I'm out to do everything I can to save him. Foot fetish buggy would have made a big difference in this. Of course. I should have gotten the removal one. Dag nabbit. I should have put out Croc Hawk first. All right, we're gonna concede on that. I fucked the fuck up. You know what? I'm gonna do this last game. For anybody that did tune in to watch, I appreciate it. Sorry I sucked. But this is a learning curve for me, and I will slowly try to get better. And I will slowly try to you know, teach people my mistakes. But as for today, we're going to end it after this game. All right. The Shanks that pops and the blocker. Okay, so we're going to drop you. He's just going to use leader ability. So what am I kidding? Watch. Leader ability -1 and basically stop the attack. No, I'm going to take it by all means. Hell yeah. Ah, good old Lucky Roo. All right. We are going to trash. I'm going to need this, I think. Looks like I'm trashing that. Draw 2. Trash 1. Play 1. And he'll just use leader ability again. Another Uta Searcher. So it seems like he got all these searchers in his first hand, but nothing else really. And we got our Rush Shanks. Okay. No, I'll take it. Wow. You're really going all in. Okay. That's fine with me. Or 7. Yeah, we're going to pop an Uta. That's fine. And what do we got? 2 left. Um, why not? It don't work, bro. All right. We're going to turn there. Play out your silvers Rayleigh. Yep. And it does not work. We are going to end up trashing probably you. 5. Will I be at 9 next turn? Player 10 drops Shanks. Do it. Do it. Yep, there it is. Sure. Everybody always gets got by this, by the Kabaji. Probably should have played you first, but it is what it is. 6 plus 11, 17. He might have enough counter for all that. Okay. Bet. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Perfect. Oh, he costs 4. He might get it next turn. Fuck, I misplayed. Yeah, I misplayed. I should have like left something to get the yeah. So he's gonna end up swinging all in. Oh well, I misplayed. GG's. I'm gonna end the live stream right there, but I'll probably try to do more of these in the future. Regardless, I hope y'all have a good damn day. Smile because you earned it. You matter, no matter what anybody tells you. Thanks.